What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit of a different kind of video for you, something I don't normally post about, but I am really excited about it. It's something new that I've tried, and so I wanted to share it with you in hopes that maybe it might help one of you, or maybe if you have some questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section down below. Fellas, this one isn't really for you, but for those ladies who are looking to kind of make their lips a little bit more fun, a little bit more outgoing, I'm going to talk about fillers. So I did in fact get my lips done. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but my lips were very, very small. I will put a photo, a before photo up here. I have my cell phone here that I'm going to go through the pictures with you and talk about them and kind of my experience going forward. It's going to be a super quick and easy video, so stay with me till the end and make sure to use that comment section below if you do have any questions, because I'm happy to hear from you. The whole reason behind getting the lip fillers for myself was because my top lip, as you can see in the photo, I know it's a close-up, so you don't really get the full effect, but if you maybe go back through my Instagram or maybe some of my other videos, I don't have much of a top lip, and I've always been super self-conscious of it. I see women with these full, beautiful lips, and I've always been super jealous. My family, we all have really thin lips, but my bottom lip has always been much larger than my top, and I really wanted to just even them out all around. I don't want to go Kylie Jenner on you. I don't need huge lips by any means or anything super fancy. I just wanted to even them out so that they looked a little bit more symmetrical on my face. And I know some people think this is a bad thing, but I have a pretty large nose for, I guess, for me. And I don't dislike my nose, so don't get me wrong. Don't, hate on me because I'm saying my nose is big. I think my nose fits my face. I really like my nose. I've never broke it. I don't have any weird bumps. The size of my nose and then the size of what my upper lip was, I just don't feel like that they fit together very well. And so I just wanted to kind of change it. So obviously I'm gonna have my beginner photo right here as to where I started my whole life, almost 33 years. And then, like I said, this is my first time ever doing anything, so I didn't really know what to expect. First things first is that they will put a numbing cream on your face, so I will insert the photo here for you to look at, and please no disgusting comments, because that was my first thought. As soon as I took the photo, I was like, oh my god, I can't show this. I'm going to be on Pornhub or something crazy. But yes, it is the numbing cream that they put on the lips because it is a very sensitive area, and you wouldn't think that until they go to stick a needle in your lips, and actually it is quite sensitive. I did one syringe, and they kind of spread it out between my top and my bottom lip. They put the numbing cream on for approximately 20 minutes, maybe give or take 20 minutes. Once that is done, they wipe it off, and then they go ahead and start with the injections. There's some areas that are a little bit less sensitive, but my top lip was extremely sensitive. If you've ever gotten like a zit right underneath your nose in between that top lip, it was borderline like that. And that's my best example, because getting a zit underneath your nose in that sensitive area, it makes your whole face hurt. And so that's pretty much what it felt like. So after all was said and done, I took a photo as soon as I got out to my truck, so that way I could see exactly what the immediately after view, I guess, was. And so I'll go ahead and insert that here. So I tried to take photos as the day went on. I was in my vehicle for approximately 14 hours or so, so I was able to take every few hours, I guess, to kind of get the full effect. I'll keep my before photo posted up here in the corner, so that way you can have reference to go back to. But this first photo that I have right here was approximately 3 hours afterwards, so you can kind of see that there was a little bit of swelling. It was more in my bottom lip than anything. It was still very, very numb. I tried to eat and tried to drink and basically just drooled all down myself, so that was quite interesting. It took probably about 4 or 5 hours for the numbing cream and like the lidocaine feeling to kind of wear off, and then once it did, it kind of seemed like the swelling kind of progressed from there. And then here we go. We get full on inflammation and swelling. So this photo right here that I'm gonna post is about 10 hours after the procedure, and you can tell that my lips are significantly much more red, so they got the inflammation going on. And I remember I went into a store and I didn't realize how swollen my lips were, and when I noticed everybody looking at me, I just kept turning my head so that way nobody could really see what was going on with my mouth, because how do you explain that to, you know, the world, I guess, what you just did to your face? But after the 10-hour mark, it did go down substantially. So it didn't really even last a full day. After this, I tried taking photos a little less frequent, because I did have a lot of bruising on my top lip. So this photo right here is about 2 days after. You can see I still have like some dark patches on my upper lip there, which is actually the bruising. I also have some little pinholes along the top part of my lip and my bottom part of my lip, which is where the needle went in. So that did wear off, but it just took a little bit of time. So finally we're moving along. This is about 4 or 5 days after. They're still swollen, but not huge. The redness is kind of taken out a little bit. The pin pricks that kind of look like blood spots, they're gone, but I still just have some bruising on that top. This next photo is about 1.5 weeks to 2 weeks after the procedure. You can tell that the swelling has still started to go down a little bit. They're very full and plump still, but not huge by any means. They are noticeable to somebody who's maybe used to seeing me regularly, but to somebody who probably doesn't know me, if I just put some lip gloss on, you really couldn't tell. The bruising is gone. They were still a little bit sensitive to the touch, which I don't think I mentioned that before, and I will talk just a little bit about that before I go completely. But here we are, 3 weeks out. This is my face. I'm going to post a photo because I know I'm talking, so you probably can't really see, get a good vibe of them. But here we are, 3 weeks out. The swelling is completely gone. The bruising is gone. The redness, the inflammation, gone, and I love them. So what you'll probably notice in some of these photos is that my lips are uneven, and they are naturally uneven. So before somebody mentions that in the comments below, I was born with one side of my lip a little bit higher than the other. So when they put fillers in, naturally it's going to make it a little bit more defined, which I'm fine with, because I don't want to change everything about my face or make it not me anymore. All I wanted was just to have an upper lip. And I do. So mission accomplished. So let me slide forward. You can take a little bit better look at my lips. I'm gonna have to look in the camera here and see. And yes, I have acne. I'm 33 and I still have acne, so ignore that. But I just have light lipstick on just to make them not blend in with my skin. So I do have a little bit more of an upper lip. My bottom lip is, I think it looks pretty much the same as it did before, which I'm totally fine with. Again, I just wanted the upper lip. So I think I accomplished that. What do you guys think? Got an upper lip? Up until probably 4 or 5 days ago, so the first 2.5 weeks, I don't know if this is normal or not, but about the first 2.5 weeks, if I would push my lips together like that, or run my teeth along the top or the bottom, I could feel every lump where the injection site was. So like if you take a syringe full of water and you put it under your skin, you're gonna have a bubble where that liquid or that fluid is, and eventually it will disperse, which is normal. That's pretty much what happened. I could feel everything and it has dispersed, but for about that first 2.5 weeks, I could feel it, and it was very sensitive to the touch. It didn't hurt to eat, it didn't hurt to drink. It's just when I would do things like push my lips together, or if I would accidentally like chew on the side of my mouth, because that's just what I do, I guess, it would kind of catch me off guard. Like it kind of like stung just a little bit, but it was just immediate pain and then it was gone. So I'm guessing that's probably normal, because I've never done anything like this before, so my lips aren't really used to having injections in them. So that feeling is completely gone, so I wouldn't worry about that whatsoever. I would say if the feeling continues, obviously say something, but my feeling, that feeling of having little bumps all over my lips is gone. I tried asking my husband if it felt different for him to kiss me with new lips. Husbands, they just don't get it. His answer was, I don't know, you always have lip gloss on. So fellas, is that true that if your ladies have lip gloss on, you can't tell what their lips feel like because the lip gloss is there? Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works. You'll probably see maybe in like my last video, I did a clothing try-on haul. My lips probably were a little bit more red in that photo or in that video. So if you go back and you watch that, you'll probably see that they're a little bit more swollen than they are today. But overall, sorry about the shadow. Overall, I think they look pretty darn good, and I'm very happy with it. Rough cost, it's probably different from area to area, but rough cost, it was $550 for one syringe. What I guess the manufacturer says or whatever is that one syringe is supposed to last about a year, so approximately 12 months. The girl that did my lips said, in all honesty, that's kind of a long time for your first injection. The first time you do this, expect more of like a 6 to 9 month before it disperses. So if you get the injections and you were told that it's gonna last a year and then goes away in 9 months, but this was your first time, that's probably pretty normal. So there's no reason to get upset. But my camera is flashing at me. I think I'm almost out of time. So really quick before I sign off, if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. If you've done any other procedures, also let me know. I love to hear what you guys have done. And until next time, guys, go ahead and tap that subscription button if you haven't already, as well as give this video a thumbs up, and I will catch you next time.